Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's. The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
4th down and 10 for the Spartans. Here comes the blitz off of the corner, and they get there, and it's going to be turned over on downs.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Thompson back with a lone back, a man in motion, that's number 5, fakes the handoff, spins around, he's back in the packet, throws deep, he's got a man up top, and he catches it! He's still on his feet, number 18 going, the 10, the 5, touchdown Oaks!
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service,
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Pioneer Keg,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's Livestream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the pit. As the Spartans begin their home conference trek tonight, they will take on the Lomira Lions, a team that is favored to win the Flyweight Conference. Justin Schwartzman alongside Dom Ackerman, Kaya, and Taylor doing our on-court cameras tonight. Dom, what a matchup we have in Flyweight Conference action tonight.
Absolutely. It should be fun to be in this conference matchup. It's actually the home opener for the Spartans in general, not even just in conference play. First time they're able to get the home crowd in front of them. We got the pep band starting to file into their seats here as we got a minute left in JV action before varsity gets us started. Should be a good one. Two squads that I think it'll be a test for Lomira here to kind of see this Flyweight Conference. I know they picked apart the WLA.
The Vikings.
Vikings. I completely blanked on it for a second. The Vikings last week, and we'll see what they got against the Spartans here tonight.
About 52 seconds to go in a tight barn burner of a JV game, 27-24. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and talk stats after this on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Live.
All Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All Phase HVAC today.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Dripping faucets and running toilets aren't just annoying, they're increasing your water bill. Clogged toilets and drains aren't just frustrating, they often indicate bigger problems. Pipe bursts aren't just messy, you need Maxwell Plumbing. These guys are affordable, and they know what they're doing. For plumbing projects and problems, it's Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. Maxwell Plumbing and HTG.com.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back to the pit. Dom, we're going to talk about those Lomira Lions at 2-0 this season, and a team that puts up 78 points per game. They shoot 50% as a team from the field, 40% from behind the arc, 77% from the free throw line, but 37 rebounds per game, 29 of them defensively and 8 of them offensively. Let's hear some of those leaders from this Lions team.
Absolutely. Only 2 games into the season for both these squads. A young one on the season, but Keegan Cal currently leads the Lions in points per game with 20.5, shooting about 64% from the field and 82% from the on the arc. Has not at the moment missed from the charity stripe, 100% on the young season. And then Jake Bresky, the senior, with 16.5 points per game, shooting at 58% from the field, 40% from the on the arc, and 82% at the free throw line. And then third on the team in points is Blake Stager, 13 points so far per game in this young season, 60% from the field, including 50% from the on the arc. Leading their team in that rebounds that you talked about, Jake Bresky, Jake Bresky, the senior, 10 rebounds per game, including 2.5 offensive, 7.5 on the defensive side. Blake Stager with 6.5 rebounds per game, and Hunter Dooley, a senior, with 5 rebounds per game as well. Leading them in the assist column is the junior Charlie Cole and Hunter Dooley, both with 3.5 assists per game. Keegan Cal shortly behind them with 3 assists per game, and a turnover ratio for Charlie Cole at 2.3 for his assist per turnover ratio.
Yeah, Charlie Cole, one of the 4 players from the Lions that are averaging 10-plus points per game. Hunter Dooley, a facilitator on this offense, hasn't really gotten his offense going yet this season, but at some point he'll have a breakout game. When I talked to Coach Nick Kohler after the game last time, he said, it doesn't get any easier. We get a good win against WA, a very good WA team. Now they got to take on this Laconia team, obviously still without Cash Farrell, a 1,000-point scorer in his junior season already. Now he's a senior. He's still out with that knee injury. He should be back within the next couple of weeks. But same thing with the Lions. They've been without Jackson Bloom to start the season. But the main key for them, you have to find a way to get the ball inside to the 6'9" Jake Bresky.
Absolutely.
We're going to take another quick break. We'll come back and talk about the Spartans and then get ready for the interview with head coach Dylan Wirtz after this on Radio Plus, Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff Slot.
Pinot, build better for future generations.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Bennett Bresky. Bennett joined the team in May of 2023, following his graduation from St. Norbert College, where he graduated cum laude, earning his degree in business finance.
Hi, this is Bennett Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. No one strategy fits everyone, which is why every client gets our undivided attention. From planning to execution to follow-up, we take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back on this snowy night here in Rosendale at the pit. Tom, this Spartans team 2-0 in the season without their best player to start the season. They beat a very good Little Chute team to start, beat Campbell Sport on the road in a conference matchup, yet to play at home in this wonderful atmosphere. The pep band's all kinds of fired up. This place is going to be rocking once again for a rivalry matchup.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to get it going here in the pit. First time I've seen boys basketball action here in Laconia. Obviously, I've been here a couple times now to cover the girls early on this season, who have had an incredible start to their season, as always are the Spartans. So we'll see if the boys can get it done against a tough opponent in the Lomira Lions.
This team has shot 45% from the field, 41.5% behind the arc, and 84%, almost 85% from the charity stripe. That is fantastic. 22 of 26 from the free throw early in the season. They've got 48 rebounds this season, and nothing like you say this Lomira team, they don't rebound the ball like this Lomira team does because they don't have the same size. Your tall players are Emmerich Van Beek, who is sick tonight. He is out. Mason Langenfeld with 6'3". Everybody else kind of 6'1", 6'2". Lomira, they got all that size inside. 6'3", Shelvin, 6'3", Blake Stager, 6'9", Bresky. It's a big size mismatch, and it's going to be a tough task for the bigs of this Spartans team tonight.
Absolutely, and this team only has the one senior in playing tonight with Cash Farrell out so far on the early season, but leading this team is their senior Beckett Weisgerber, 19.5 points per game, shooting at about 59% from the field, including 56% from beyond the arc early on in the season. He has not missed a free throw yet in this two-game season so far. Mason Langenfeld, the junior, second on the team with 14.5 points per game, shooting 60% from the field, including 92% from the free throw line. And then Reed Langenfeld, the junior as well, with 11.5 points per game, shooting only about 33% from the field. So he's getting those shots up there, getting 11.5 points home about every game, and 87% from the free throw line. Leading this team in rebounds is Mason Langenfeld, the junior. 11.5 rebounds, including 2.5 offensive one, but 9 rebounds a game on the defensive side of the ball for Mason Langenfeld. Tillman Madigan, a sophomore, with 4 rebounds per game, including 2 offensive, 2 defensive. And Emmerich Van Beek, a junior who Justin said was out tonight with illness, but 3 rebounds a game. So they're going to have one of their top 3 rebounders out in the game, and Langenfeld really the only one that's leading this team in the rebound department. For assists,
you're good. Go ahead, Don.
For assists, Mason Langenfeld, 5 assists per game, including 3.5 turnovers, though. So he likes to dish the ball, but also has found it taken away easily early on this season. Ree Langenfeld with 3 assists per game, and Drake Stigler, a sophomore, with 2 assists per game.
A very young team. They only play about 7 guys in the rotation for the stats to start the season. So you're not going to see a very deep rotation from this team, which it may need to change against the speed of this Lomira Lions team tonight. I got some insider information about what's going to be run tonight. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We're going to run a quick break. We're going to come back and go to that interview with Coach Dylan Wirtz that Jeff picked up before the season. We'll be back after this on Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus videos.
Wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Welcome back here to this preseason show. Here with me now is the head coach for the Laconia boys basketball team, Coach Dylan Wirtz. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jeff. Glad to be back.
I am too. It's a good time. I'm glad that we get the opportunity to communicate again and start talking about some boys basketball. So let's just jump right into this here. Talk to me about how things have gone as you're transitioning now from football into basketball. How did things go in the off season? And then talk a little bit about the makeup of your team.
Yeah, football. We have a lot of carryover, as most small schools do. So a lot of kids, come from one to the other, and I've had a couple weeks to kind of reset their bodies, and we do some open gyms and things like that to get them to play and shoot, but take it pretty easy and more or less get them fresh and ready for the season. So I think we've got a group that is that, and excited to play hoops after battling on the gridiron.
You had a very heavy senior class last year. So talk to me about the makeup this year coming in. How do you replace all of that experience that you had?
Well, replace is going to be hard, but the idea would be to do it a slightly different way. With the personnel we do, we always will adjust things. Being in a high school structure, the kids are the kids. They aren't going to change, or you can't obviously change the people that you got in your school. So you adapt your plan in order to adjust to them. And, that's what we're going to do. We have obviously some holes in terms of scoring and every statistical category, but we've got good kids who work hard and have had a very successful JV team that, a lot of those kids will be playing on the varsity floor now. And And then Moments did last year as well. So, yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your offense here. Let's talk what your expectations are, maybe for some of the players, or what you're looking at so far as your offense.
Yeah, well, like I said, we adapt to our personnel, and we got some bigger kids this year, whereas we're not maybe blessed with the depth and guards and that we had last year. I think we've got a little more size, and that should enable us to play a little more physical brand of basketball. Still learning it, still going through it. Only a couple practices in now, but that's the expectation long term. That's something we want to lean on, and we've got good players at those positions, and our job is to highlight their skills.
And I'm assuming that that's also having with the size that'll change their defensive makeup. Kind of what your thought process is. Are you going to put a lot more pressure with a zone defense and use that height on the inside, or more pressure defense? What are you thinking on the defensive side, Coach?
Yeah, we'll do a number of things. So not sure exactly from game to game, but we'd always like to maintain a man-to-man defensive identity, and working on that now. But we did it last year. I've done it throughout my coaching career. We're going to adjust and adapt based on the opponent. But yeah, we'll have some staples and some different things, and frankly, it'll depend on how our players adapt to it, and we'll probably tinker a little bit in order to get to the right thing, as we did last year. And it's the mentality I guess we take as coaches is let's find the right thing for the players instead of squeezing them into something that doesn't fit.
Let's talk a little bit about the Flyway Conference. I'm not as up on the Flyway as I probably should be, but just talk to me a little bit about the makeup of what you're seeing as far as strengths for the Flyway Conference this year.
Yeah, well, I guess you start with the team that qualified for sectionals out of our conference last year, Lomira. We had a nice season. They finished fourth, I guess, in the conference last year, but returned just about everybody. I'm missing a key guard, but return a lot of kids and get their big kid back from injury. So they're likely to be a player and have ranking and all the recognition that comes with having some returners and some good players. So they're definitely a factor. And then the returning player of the year in the conference is at WLA, and they definitely will be as well. So I think that'd be the top of the conference. A lot of the other teams return a fair amount of players and will be strong, just as it was last year. I thought really competitive league with some good teams that won a lot of non-conference games, and that's kind of how you determine the result of the strength of your conference. There was a lot of non-conference wins by Flyway teams, which helped us in seeding, and we want them to win, frankly, outside of it. But there's strength up and down, and I think going to be a tough league again.
I would agree with you, Coach. I do think that the one thing that I really have enjoyed about covering the Flyway is that almost every sport, you don't always have the same school dominating every sport, but your top 3-4 teams in the conferences within those particular sports pushes the rest of the schools in the Flyway, and you were in that mix last year. I know that you've got, again, a less experienced varsity team, but is there anything else that you would like to add here on the preseason showcase here?
No, I'm just excited for our group. Our players are, a lot of people are going to say, we're inexperienced, but a lot of these kids practiced with us last year and understand our system. We'll have some new guys, and we'll be a generally young team. But we have a community that has developed players, of all ages, and pours a lot into them, and now is these guys' time to shine. So we're excited to get on the floor with them and just take it from there. The results go in our favor or don't, we'll compete. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that as well. I've seen your teams get out there and they are very scrappy and they will fight till the end. And that's one of the things I talk about every single time that I'm covering a Laconia team is you can never rule them out. The kids are very scrappy and will battle all the way up until the end, and they don't care who the opponent is. Coach, I want to thank you for taking that time for joining me here on this preseason showcase. I look forward to covering you guys, and good luck today or this year to the Laconia Spartans.
Appreciate it, Jeff. Appreciate all your coverage, and excited to see you at a game sometime soon. Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm waiting, looking forward to that. This has been the head coach here for the Laconia Spartans, head coach Dylan Wirtz. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's Livestreams.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs, we can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
Welcome back to Lomira, or to Laconia. Now I messed it up because Tom was singing.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all right. It's my fault, too. But starting lineups, well, brought to you by nobody because we don't have a starting lineup sponsor for Laconia. But this should be a good one.
Brought to you by us.
And brought to you by us, yeah, and our Jeff's Livestream, powered by Jeff's Livestreams. For the Lions tonight, we will see. Hey, they got the PA system.
Hey-o.
Hey, look at that. That was a
Little Bronx cheer.
issue before. Kai down there on the floor for Lomira's starters.
And welcome to opening
All
night
right.
at the pit.
So what you're going to see from Lomira will be the junior 5'10" guard, number 4 Charlie Cole, the junior 6 foot guard, number 5 Keegan Kell, the junior 6'3" forward, number 21 Blake Stager, the senior guard at 5'10", 23 Hunter Dooley, and at 6'9", the senior forward, number 33 Jake Bresky, is what you will see from this Lions team. The offense kind of funnels around all of them. It's not like they really look for Bresky the entire time. It's you could say it's a drive and kick style offense. They move the ball well, and when the feet are moving for Lomira, that's when they're the best.
Oh, absolutely, and I kind of got that as I was reading the stats. You mentioned that 4 different players so far have over 10 points per game. If you're getting multiple players like that with double digits early on in the season, I don't think it matters who is putting up the points as long as they're going in for the Lomira Lions.
Yeah, and Stager had not started both games to start this season, and
so bench points.
Yeah, bench points, and we might see Jackson Bloom for the first time tonight this season. I did see him with warm up on and warming up on the court. It's the first time we've seen that from him. I know Coach Nick Kohler told me he was close. He didn't know if he would be back for this game yet. I mean, it's big. They lost him late in the season in like I would say, I think the regional final game is when they lost him. So him to be back now is probably about, in terms of a timeline, probably about right time.
Yeah, he's obviously not starting this game, but we could see him get some points or some time in late in this game. It looks like he's jumping around, moving around down there. Hopefully rehabbing the knee good enough to be starting out in conference play shortly for the Lions. I know he'd be a big addition for this team.
6'2" sophomore, number 4 Tillman Madigan.
And now the starters for the Laconia Spartans, 6'2" sophomore small forward, number 4 Tillman Madigan. A 6'3" power forward, number 13 Mason Langenfeld.
Drake Stigler.
A 6'1" sophomore, number 22 Drake Stigler. A 6-foot junior, number 24 Reed Langenfeld. And a 6'1" senior small forward, number 45 Beckett Weisgerber, who leads this team in points. And we're just about ready to go. Spartans are coached by Dylan Wirtz, and the Lions are coached by new head coach Nick Kohler in his first season at Lomira, taking over for the talented head coach in Dan Damask, who took that team to a sectional last year. We'll see if they can get back there, but trying to improve to 2-0 in the conference is both of these teams, and 3-0 on the season, Tom.
Yeah, trying to keep their undefeated seasons alive and undefeated conference season alive early on.
Bresky will take the tip. He will take it against Mason Langenfeld. He's got all kinds of size on him, and we are underway at the pit. It is won by Langenfeld, but stolen by Keegan Kell. Charlie Cole will facilitate the offense, a 2-3 zone to come out in for the Spartans. That's what I kind of talked about earlier. I kind of knew, I had heard what they were going to do defensively. Bresky from the lane, it's good. That's what you're going to see out of Jake. If they're going to give him a 2-3 zone, he will pull up from that middle of the zone.
They're going to give him space, might as well. He makes him pay early with 2 quick points.
And some would call him a 3-level scorer at 6'9". Spartans working in their new offense. Langenfeld puts it on the floor, goes off the glass. It's good. Mason Langenfeld. 2-2 we go. Keegan Kell kicks to Hunter Dooley. Lions trying to work that high post with Jake Bresky in the zone. Bresky puts it on the floor. He'll pull up from in the lane. Rattles it home. Bresky for 2. He's got 4 right away, shooting 100 from the field. Reed Langenfeld brings it up for the Spartans, guarded by Hunter Dooley. They're trying to set a screen for Weisgerber in the corner. He's doubled. He picks it up and puts it on the floor up top. Langenfeld thought about it, pumps and drives. Back to Weisgerber. Weisgerber spins, goes to the baseline. Cut off well by Bresky. Back to Reed Langenfeld. Mason Langenfeld to Reed. Weisgerber with a deep left wing 3 off the back of the iron. Rebound Langenfeld off the glass. Bresky with good hands up defense. He gets the board. Lomira pushes with Keegan Kell. Bounce pass down to the baseline to Bresky. Bresky puts it on the floor. He dribbles it off his foot. Reed Langenfeld with speed. Langenfeld off the glass. It's good. Back and forth we go. Lions will slow things down with Hunter Dooley. Kell on the right wing. All the way around to Charlie Cole. Back up top to Hunter Dooley, inside to Bresky. Bresky at the free throw line. He traveled. That's the right call. They've been cracking down on that in the last couple of years, with kids, getting going a second early, not putting the ball on the floor right away.
Absolutely. They want them to dribble right as they receive that pass if they're going to try to move and pivot around.
15:50 to go in this first half. Just a minute in. Both teams have found some offense here. Langenfeld working on Bresky, puts it on the floor, bodies him, offensive. Oh, they're going to call it travel. Probably could have called it offensive foul either way.
I think both would have worked there. Langenfeld just trying to get some space early on Bresky down low. Gets called for the travel. Could have easily been called for the foul.
Spartans bring it up. Dooley kicks right into the corner, the wing. Bresky pulls up from in the lane. Good ball move for Lyman. He was way off. Kell tries to get the rebound. Battle for it. Langenfeld kicks it back to Beckett Weisgerber. Good job by Mason Langenfeld to win that battle on the floor. Weisgerber looks around, and we're going to have an offensive foul. It'll be a push. I believe it's going to be on Drake Stigler. First personal and the first team. Dooley back on the right wing to Charlie Cole. Back up top to Dooley. Bresky in the lane, and he traveled again. Got started a second early.
Same move he did last time he was called for travel. He's got to figure that out quickly if they're going to continue to run that move in the zone from Laconia.
Doesn't like the call, but it's right. There's a split second where he doesn't put the ball on the floor. Stigler's got it, drops it inside. Tillman Madigan spins, goes baseline on Charlie Cole. He dribbled it on the baseline. Oh, are they going to call a push on Charlie Cole?
Yeah, there's a reason he dribbled on the baseline. It's because he was pushed out.
So first foul on the Lions. Charlie Cole will pick up his first personal. Inbound, and Bresky's going to pick up the foul now. If you're a Spartans fan, you'd like to see him get in foul trouble early because, they will struggle to guard the height of Jake Bresky. Ball inbounded back to Stigler. Kicks to Weisgerber. Weisgerber drives baseline. Gets trapped well. Blake Stagger, he goes up and under. No good. Rebound Bresky. They'll come with speed. Keegan Kell over half court. Kell drives in, stops, kicks into the corner to Hunter Dooley. Back to Kell. Into the high post, into the corner. Dooley open for 3. It's good. Hunter Dooley from downtown.
Dooley for 3.
Good to see him starting to get going for this Lions team. He's a facilitator on that offensive end, but he can put up points, and they need him to.
Yeah, absolutely. Not afraid to shoot early on in this one. puts up his first from the field, and it's a three-pointer and inning good for the Lions.
Langenfeld tries to answer off the back of the iron. Rebound Mason Langenfeld. Bounce pass to Stigler. Back up top. Weisgerber, deep right wing three. No good. Rebound Dooley. Keegan Kell over half court. Back to Hunter Dooley. Inside on the high post to Bresky. Bresky puts it on the floor. Bounce pass to nobody. Out of bounds.
So far, Bresky's struggling down low. We'll actually see him take a seat here. Just frustrated with himself early. A couple early travels. He did get those first 2 points for the Lions. Actually, the first 4 points for the Lions, but takes a seat now after some early frustrations.
Mason Shelvin will check in for them. Weisgerber goes baseline, gets bodied, but no call. You're going to say hands up defense from Charlie Cole. He'll pick it up and kick it right into the corner to Keegan Kell. Cut off well, gets it on the left wing now. High post, extra pass to Kell in the corner. Weisgerber with a good closeout. Kell with no room to shoot. Cole up top to Dooley. Inside to Shelvin. Shelvin looks around and gives it back to Charlie Cole. Cole puts it on the floor. Bounce pass inside to Stager. To Shelvin. Good ball movement from the Lions. Shelvin stuffed by Langenfeld, but it was a foul. It was a travel. It was right. Again, Lions getting that half a second early, and Cooper King will check in for Mason Shelvin now. This 2-3 zone, the aggressive 2-3 zone from the Spartans seems to be working so far, Dom.
Yeah, forced 4 turnovers in the last 5 possessions for the Lions in their own offensive zone.
Drake Stigler back up top to Mason Langenfeld. Into the corner to Reed. Going to get a screen from Mason. Cooper King sticks with him. And missed pass. Too strong for everybody. Lions will inbound in front of their own student section. Nice little nice student section travels for the weather that we're having.
Absolutely. Push it up a half hour, hopefully, to get that good travel from both squads. And Lomira's shown out so far with their student section as Keegan Kell puts one in for 2.
They stuck him at the high post on that one. A little bit of a different look for Keegan Kell, and he'll knock it down from the elbow.
It's kind of where we've seen Bresky shoot his 2 early points or 2 early baskets for the Lions.
2 chances there for Reed Langenfeld, and he couldn't bang either of them home. Hunter Dooley in the right wing, bounce pass into the corner to Stager. Stager puts it on the floor, drives in the lane, kicks the Cole. A deep left wing 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Mason Langenfeld picks up the rebound. Into the corner to Stigler. Stigler back to Mason Langenfeld. Down to Stigler, guarded by Charlie Cole in the corner. He'll come up top and kick it to Tillman Madigan. Back to Weisgerber. He's doubled, and he's going to call a carry. That is one thing I have yet to see this season was a carry violation.
I saw a carry, I think when we were in Mayville last week, Makai and I, for boys basketball, the first boys basketball game, I think I saw a carry there. But yeah, very rare early on in the season. Weisgerber didn't like the call either. A lot of whistles here early on in this game. Some sloppy turnovers from both squads.
Kell bounce pass to King inside. He is stuffed. Jump ball. What a play from Mason Langenfeld.
Langenfeld's been all over the shots early in this one. Nearly got a jump ball earlier, but able to get the ball out and into a Spartan hand this time. He will have enough on it to get the jump ball and get Laconia Spartans possession.
Kick into the corner. Asher Morgan, first time in for him. Mason to Reed Langenfeld. Langenfeld back up top to Tillman Madigan to Asher Morgan on the left wing. He uses a screen, picked up well by Keegan Kell. Drives baseline, Langenfeld. Pass in the middle, nobody home. King gets to it, knocked away by Madigan. Reed Langenfeld's got it now. He looks around and he'll slow things down with 11 minutes to go in the first half. 9-4 lead for the Lion. Weisgerber thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Brings it back up top to Langenfeld. Mason Langenfeld working on Cooper King. Gives it to Reed. Reed drives. Thought about a pull-up. Doesn't. Skip pass into the corner. Asher Morgan drives baseline. Puts up a floater off the back of the rim. Comes out. Langenfeld open for 3. No good. Ball's tapped around. Picked up by Charlie Cole. 10.5 to go in the half. Cole thought about pulling up from way downtown. He does not. Stager. Back up top to Hunter Dooley. Inside to Cooper King. King from the elbow. In and out. Ball tapped in, a foul call. See which way this goes. Gonna go on Weisgerber, I believe.
I was going to say, I believe it's going to stay with the Lions. It's going to be on Tillman Madigan.
Tillman Madigan.
2 fouls apiece early on. Madigan picks up his first for the Spartans.
Stagger going to come out, and Bresky will check back in. Dooley quick inbound to Kell. Puts it up off the back of the rim. No good. Nice little set play by the Lions there. Either team really knocking down shots to start this one.
Some empty possessions early.
Weisgerber pumps. Works on Bresky now. Gets a screen from Tillman Madigan. Back up top. Reed Langenfeld drops it inside to Mason Langenfeld. Working on Cooper King. He backs him down, and he travels. You can argue that that there's a lot of whistles, but they're right calls.
Yep, absolutely.
Every one of them has been correct. It's just the officials have been on top of it so far tonight.
That one I think Mason wanted maybe a touch on Lomira there when he was coming inside, but ball's in his possession. That's his fault for traveling.
Lob to Bresky. Puts it down.
A little alley-oop early on to get the Lomira Lions up by 7.
Bresky's got 6. Nice pass from Keegan Kell.
Welcome back to the game.
Asher Morgan on the right wing. Tries to get it inside. Cooper King's going to pick up a foul. A hard foul. He earned that one.
Seen Mason Langenfeld on the court probably 4 times now early on in this game. Taking some damage down there.
It's about halfway to go in this first half. 11-4 lead for the Lions. Offenses haven't really been clicking for either of these teams to start. Mason Langenfeld working on Cooper King. It'll be a block on King. He picks up a pair right away.
Wonder if we'll see Maddox Bodden come in.
We will see Maddox Bodden check in.
King picks up too quickly, as you said.
Quick inbound off the hands and out of bounds. A turnover, an unforced error from the Spartans. Charlie Cole will inbound. Hunter Dooley with 9:16 to go in the half. Lions lead 11-4. Low scoring affair to start. Dooley looks into the high post. Kell inside to Bresky. Lob off the glass again.
I don't know if Bresky was necessarily ready for that one. Just a little one touch. Almost like a volleyball pass up and into the basket.
If that's going to be there, the Lions are going to use it all day long. He's got 8 now. Madigan inside, pass to Langenfeld, off the glass. The drought ends there, and Coach Dylan Wirtz going to burn a timeout, a 30-seconder. We'll take it with him. We'll be back with 8:48 to go. Lions lead 13-6.
A new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pinot. Our experienced design-build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinotBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
Welcome back to Rosendale. 13-6 lead for the Lions, and it's been 8 points now for Jake Bresky, a 3 from Dooley and 2 from Keegan Kell. 4 points from Mason Langenfeld and 2 points from Reed Langenfeld. The drought ended there. It was a long drought for the Spartans that had not scored. I wish I would have really paid full attention to it. And one thing that was mentioned, they may pull out a press against this Lions team, and a soft full court press here from the Spartans. And a turnover it leads to. Tip pass by Reed Langenfeld, picked up by Beckett Weisgerber. Langenfeld puts it on the floor, into the lane, kicks. Tillman Madigan, left wing 3, it's good! Madigan cuts the lead to 4. Lions trying to break this press, and they will. Maddox Bodden trapped right about that half-court line. He'll get it to Bresky in the corner. Back up top to Maddox Bodden. Bounce pass to Charlie Cole. Back up top to Maddox Bott. Inside to Kell. Free throw line jumper. Gets the shooter's touch from Keegan Kell.
Rolls on in after hitting the front of the rim.
Offense is starting to figure something out here, Dom.
Yeah, starting to see why both of these teams sit at an undefeated in this early season play. Offense is starting to come alive.
Mason Langenfeld puts it on the floor against Kell, picks up his dribble, kicks into the corner. Reed will pop the three. Too strong. Rebound, Maddox Bod. Bodden over half court. Cuts to Hunter Dooley. Lions will slow things down again. Kell at the free throw line. He'll pull up once again. No good. Bresky with the board. Off the glass.
That's where that size is going to come into play here for Lomira. Offensive board for Bresky and immediately puts up the extra points to get him to double digits early.
10 points now for Jake Bresky to start, and Keegan Kell facilitating this offense quite well today. Reed Langenfeld on the left wing, drives into the lane. Nice move off the glass. 17-11. Bresky, that's the way to beat that press. You get it to the big fella in the middle, and he can kick it to one of the sides to your guards. Charlie Cole on the right wing inside. Keegan Kell, he's got Bod wide open on the back door. Charlie Cole, right corner three, no good. And Mason Langenfeld rips down the board with 6.5 to go in the first. Coach Dylan Wirtz calling out the play to his team. Slowing things down as Reed Langenfeld drops it for Asher Morgan. Back up top to Mason Langenfeld. Into the corner to Beckett Weisgerber. Uses the screen. Picked up by Keegan Kell. Back to Tillman Madigan. Down to Asher Morgan. Morgan uses the screen. Pops for three. In and out. Rebound Bresky. Charlie Cole will bring it up. Pumps the pass. Drops it inside to Kell. Kell. High pass. Bresky snatches. Misses. Gets the rebound. Throws up. And he is fouled.
They're going to say it's on the floor, though, not on the shot.
There is not a whole lot that teams can do against that. They just don't have the height to guard it.
As Madigan picks up his second personal. Third now on Laconia. In the first half. Under 6 to go as Lomira will inbound.
At a whistle, Charlie Cole come out. Blake Stager will come back in. Cole will get his first rest of the game. Dooley will inbound. Right into Bresky. Puts it on the floor. Stripped away by a great play by Mason Langenfeld.
He's been all over the ball tonight. Defensive rebounds. Has a couple steals to his name now. Obviously getting some early points for the Spartans.
Reed inside to Mason. Mason goes off the glass. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That'll be the first personal on Keegan Kell. The fifth team foul now on the Lions.
I'm glad you said Keegan Kell. I almost marked it on Emmerich Van Beek, just the other 5 on the other side of the screen, or my paper. Glad you said it right before I made the mark in pen.
Langenfeld for his first. It was short. Spartans, we did mention this in the pregame, a fantastic free throw shooting team. That is uncharacteristic of them. They have made 85%, or just under 85% of their free throws so far this season.
Yeah, Langenfeld himself is at 92% clip, so weird to see him miss that one. Second one, make sure to go in. So now, 5-point lead for the Lions.
Gets it to Blake Stager. They're probably kicking right in there. Bod, corner three, in and out. Tapped around, rebound Bresky. Bresky throws it off of himself and out of bounds.
Again, Mason Langenfeld down there battling with Bresky. Even though he doesn't have the size that Bresky does, he's had a good knack for getting to the ball early. Able to put that one off of Bresky and out of bounds, so it's Laconia Spartans ball.
Asher Morgan up top to Beckett Weisgerber. Weisgerber kicks to Drake Stigler. Stigler, skip pass into the corner. Driving baseline got started a half a second early. Was Reed Langenfeld.
Saw that early called on the Lions. This time called going in the Lions' favor on the Spartans.
That is the right call. You can see it there on that instant replay. Just barely early, just too quick. It's something that was cracked down in the last year and a half from the officiating crews. Kick into the corner, and again, and a 3-second violation. When's the last time you saw one of those done?
Wow. A lot of turnovers early from both of these teams. We've seen travels, we've seen carries, we've seen 3-second violations. What else are we going to pull out here early on tonight?
I don't know. Stigler on the left wing, guarded by Jake Bresky. Kicks to Beckett Weisgerber into the corner, now to Reed Langenfeld. Langenfeld uses the screen, drops it inside. Good play from Blake Stagner to knock it away. 4:40 to go in the half. Hunter Dooley inside, he traveled too. And he's looking around like, what did I do? But he did. He just picked up the pivot foot and kept it moving.
It's hard to stop on a dime. Head coach Nick Kohler does not like the call. Gave it to both the refs that were in earshot distance.
Drake Stigler back to Reed Langenfeld into the corner. Asher Morgan open for three. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. It will go on Hunter Dooley.
I think it was Blake Stager. Maybe Hunter Dooley. There you go. Looked like 21, but I think you're right with 23. Dooley's first, 6th team early on for the Lions.
Asher Morgan, floater in the lane, off the back of the iron. Picked up and brought up by Stager. Stager working on Reed Langenfeld. Stripped away by Langenfeld, but Bresky gets to it. Bresky trying to figure out where to go. Skip pass. Hunter Dooley open in the corner. It's good. Dooley with his second three of the half. It's 20-12 Lions. Good look from Jake Bresky all the way cross court into the corner. Langenfeld drives in. Bounce past to Weisgerber. He couldn't hold on to it. Kell picks it up. He'll bring it up with speed. Kell into the corner. Dooley thought about it. Drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Stager. Stager back to Dooley. Dooley goes in. Kicks it up top. Maddox Bond pumps, drives. Step back three. Good!
Ooh, what a move there for Maddox Bodden to create his own space. Made a man miss on the pump fake. Makes a little move to put it up, and nothing but net on the follow-through.
All of a sudden, the Lions now lead by 11. Stigler bounces it inside to Langenfeld. Mason puts it on the floor, spins, goes up. Tough bucket off the glass from Mason Langenfeld. Laconia brings the 1-2-2 press back out. They give it to Bresky. Tip pass by Stigler. Stolen away. Stigler slows things up. Drops for Asher Morgan. Pass into the corner. Drives baseline, does Langenfeld. Kicks for Weisgerber, too strong. Maddox Bodden has it knocked away out of bounds with 2:56 to go in a half. Spartans fans, much to the dismay, they think it should be their ball.
So far, both of these coaches have given an earful to the referees. Whoever's in shouting distance has heard it from Kohler and Wirtz early.
Freshman Hunter Schomburg will check in for the Lions. He'll take out Bresky. Kell in the lane, pulls up for a floater. Doesn't get the roll. Bresky picks up the rebound, and he knocks himself out of bounds. He falls down. He's looking for a foul, and he's not going to get one. Not happy, but he's not going to get a foul call. Lions going to pull out a little bit of a press of their own, or at least guard the inbound. It's inbound to Langenfeld, who's got good speed and holds on. 2:40 to go in a half. Reed Langenfeld goes coast to coast off the glass. It has been all Langenfelds for the Spartans team, minus a three from Madigan. Ball goes to Bresky. Bresky has it knocked away by Stigler. Kell gets it back. Kell, left wing three, no good. Rebound, Bodden off the glass. The smaller Maddox Bodden comes into the lane and taps it home.
Put back there, as I believe Lomira will take their first timeout of the first half. We will be back shortly on Radio Plus Sports along with Jeff's Live.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
25-16 in this flyweight conference rivalry matchup with 2:14 to go in the half. The offenses have opened up a little bit here, Dom, in this later portion of this second half.
Yeah, probably since about the 8-minute mark, both of these offenses started to click. Laconia has found themselves on the tougher side with Lomira hitting some deep threes. So they've been able to extend their lead late in this first half.
Langenfeld inside. Mason goes off the glass. He's fouled. He will shoot two. Triple teamed on the inside, and he still puts it up. I think this is going to go on Keegan Kell, and it will. His second personal, and now the 7th team foul. Laconia enters the bonus.
This one was on the shot anyway.
Yep.
So he'll get 2.
Langenfeld 1 for 2 from the line already today. And once again, short on the first.
Very uncharacteristic.
Real high arc on the free
absolutely.
throws.
And both of the misses that we've seen were short, just on the front of the rim.
Stagger and Cal come out for Cooper King and Hunter Dooley. Langenfeld trying to knock down the back half of this one. No good. Rebound Hunter Dooley brings it up with speed.
1 for 4 now for Langenfeld at the line.
Hunter Schaumburg drops it to Dooley. Maddox Bodden wide open. Schaumburg back to Dooley. Bodden inside to Cooper King has to go right through his hands. Picked up by Mason Langenfeld. Langenfeld spins away from Bresky. Gives it to Weisgerber on the left wing. He'll drive it back up top. The top of the key. Kick into the corner to Reed Langenfeld. Into the high post to Mason Langenfeld. He puts it on the floor. Spins inside on Bresky. It's tipped, but he's fouled.
They're going to say it was on the arm and not on the ball.
And Nick Kohler not a fan of that call. He has his hands straight up and down saying, he's straight up and down, he's straight up and down. Langenfeld will go to the line and shoot 2 once again.
1 for 4 today. Coming in today, he was 92% from this line, so uncharacteristic that he's only shooting 25%. Make it an even 40.
Math teacher Dom with quick math.
1/4, 2/5.
1:28 to go in this one. 8-point lead for the Lions at the tail end of this first half. Langenfeld gets the shooter's roll on the second half. Now it's a 7-point game. Quick inbound to Hunter Dooley. Back to Dooley from Maddox Bodden. They'll give it back to Bodden. Just skip and cross pass right away. Trying to get across half court and beat that time. They will. Bodden up top. Drives and kicks. Schaumburg. No hesitation for 3. No good. Ball over the top. Going to get Bresky on the foul. Offensive. That's his 3rd personal. Back-to-back from him. 9th team foul. Because it's offensive, it will not. And Coach Nick Kohler is trying to say, hey, he just snatched the ball over top. They're saying it's a push. He is not happy. That'll do it for Bresky's half.
Not happy at all.
Charlie Cole will check back in. Inbound to Reed Langenfeld. He'll bring it up slowly now with a minute to go in a half. 7-point lead for the Lions. Laconia trying to crawl their way back into this one late in this half. Drake Stigler picks it up now.
Oh, surprised that's not a travel there.
Yep.
That's been called all night. Stigler got away with one there.
Dooley pokes it away. Langenfeld gets to it. Schaumburg battles for it on the floor. Jump ball, Lions ball. 44.5 seconds to go in the half, or 45.5 seconds to go in the half. Possession arrow switches now to the Spartans. Keegan Kell will check back in. Good effort from Hunter Schaumburg to pick that up. Charlie Cole will inbound for this Lions team. He'll kick it right back to Hunter Dooley. Dooley back up top. Maddox spot on the right wing, back to Dooley. Inside to Kell, almost has it tapped away, but gets to it. Bodden goes baseline, bounces inside to Cooper King. King is trapped in the corner, kicks it all the way over. Charlie Cole, no good. King gets the rebound, and he is fouled on his way up.
Should go on Drake Stigler, I believe.
It'll be underneath. It will go on Drake Stigler, his second personal. Quick inbound up top. Bodden kicks. Charlie Cole back to Bodden.
20 seconds.
Bodden spinning around up top, trying to slow things down. 15. Right wing three coming. Hunter Dooley, no good. Cooper King tries to get the rebound. He does. He gets stuffed by Langenfeld. It's a jump ball again. And somebody just got a tech.
I believe it was Nick Kohler. Or maybe 14. Maybe Cooper King.
Yep, it is on Cooper King. That is his first technical. Third personal. They're going to send Beckett Weisgerber to shoot the free throws. Probably a good choice. Weisgerber perfect on the season.
Yep.
8.9 seconds to go in the half.
So two different Spartans down in foul trouble with Bresky with 3 and Cooper King now.
Lions, you mean?
Lions, sorry, excuse me. And Weisgerber misses his first free throw of the season.
Unexpected from Beckett.
Good thing Jeff isn't here.
Yep.
Because jinxes aren't real. Apparently.
Weisgerber will take the second. He'll knock the second one down. It's a 6-point game now. First points of the day for the leading scorer of the Spartans and Beckett Weisgerber. So 8.9 seconds to go in the half. It is Spartans ball on the baseline here. Inbound comes. Langenfeld up top, 5 seconds now. Reed drops it back for Weisgerber. He gets a screen, spins, pulls up from the top of the key. Oh, just missed it. What a tough bucket that would have been from Weisgerber. It's a 6-point game at the half. Dom will get quick thoughts and we'll send it to a break.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this one's going to get a little bit more entertaining in the second half. Both these squads are looking to get some points, a little bit of some foul trouble early, some turnovers that were led. Both squads seem to be a little frustrated with the officials here tonight, so let's see if we get a chippy second half.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, talk stats after this on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperations with Jeff's Life.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Jack Cole. Jack joined Lakeside Wealth Management in October of 2023 after previously working as an equity research analyst at Craig Holman Capital Group.
Hi, this is Jack Cole with Lakeside Wealth Management. Every client gets our undivided attention, from planning to execution to follow-up. We take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision, with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Gather the gang for a meal at Leroy Meats, Horicon, Ripon, and Fox Lake. Perfect tailgating treats include the freshest cuts of beef, chicken, and pork, along with award-winning sausages and cheese. Remember to stop at the Fox Lake location, now bigger and better than ever, to meet your needs. Leroy Meats also provides venison processing. For precise cuts and the tastiest products, hunters know to go to Leroy Meats. Find this week's lunch menu, coupons, and hours at LeroyMeats.com. Nobody beats Leroy Meats.
Welcome back to halftime here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. They didn't check in that first half. We're going to check into that YouTube chat. Let me know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is. We got a great one here. Dom, why don't you take us through some stats?
Yeah, absolutely. For the leading Lomira Lions, the visiting team, Maddox Bottom with 5 points in the first half, Keegan Kell with 4. Leading the team in scoring is Jake Bresky with 10 and Hunter Dooley with 6. For the Laconia side, it was pretty much the Langenfeld show in the first half for them. 9 points from Mason Langenfeld, 6 from Reed, and then a 3-pointer from Tillman Madigan, and that late technical free throw from Beckett Weisgerber to give him a point on the night. So far, the Lions have kept Weisgerber off the score sheet except for that one technical free throw that he was given, or 2 of them, but he put 1 in. But the leading scorer for this Laconia Spartans has not been able to be an impact player early on.
Just 4 points from Keegan Kell as well. And early. His 4 points came early in this one when they found him in the high post. A couple shots from the elbow. That's been it. But he's been very good moving the ball around for the Lions so far today. They've kind of a mixed bag of everything. And you got Kurt Karamandis checking in from East Rosendale. Very impressed with this young Spartans team. If they hit some shots, they could win. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
for both teams, the shots were not following early. For the Spartans, they've missed some threes and some open looks that just haven't gotten there yet. They could be really either a 1-point game or ahead in this game if they were knocking some shots down.
Yeah, and I don't even know if it's knocking shots down, but putting more shots up. Both of these teams saw so many turnovers in this first half that a lot of the times when they get down to the offensive zone, they're trying to look for a shot, there'd be a travel. We saw a line violation. We saw a carry. We saw the multitude of different steals that were happening. So just not even able to put up shots to get good ones in early on, and that's why we have a 25-19 game at the half.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't say that either team was, so locked down defensively that's what it was. It was just mental mistakes.
Yeah.
Early I think Lomira traveled 7 times.
Yep, sloppy offense.
And it's the same thing every time. We're putting the ball on the floor just a half a second too early, and it was something that I know that last year that we were talking with coaches. I know actually Dylan was one of them that mentioned it to me. It was something the WIA was going to crack down on, was that first step. They were looking at that first step when people didn't have the ball on the floor. They're going to call it a travel because it's more prevalent. You see it more in girls basketball than you do in boys a lot. But it's been pretty obvious tonight when guys have done it.
Yeah, they grab the ball, they try to pivot around and start to move before putting the ball down. And this officiating crew has been calling that every time. They've been calling it both ways. So nothing to complain about. Just got to regroup in the second half and try to prevent those easy mistakes.
1:27 to go in the halftime. We'll take a quick short break. We'll come back and we'll start the second half from the pit. Lions lead by 6. We've got a great second half coming up for you on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's Line.
Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. We are just about ready to start the second half. Spartans will get the ball down 6, and that offense for them started clicking later in the second half, Tom. It was a struggle early. They had I would say it was probably a 5 to 6 minute stretch where they didn't score anything. And we'll see if they can get stuff rolling early in this half, get that confidence back up and find themselves back into this one and get it even tighter than it already is.
Yeah, that's absolutely what you want, especially down in the first half, and they'll get a quick basket there from Reed Langenfeld.
And Langenfeld had started the second half. Late in the second half, that's what he was doing. He was driving, he was kicking, he was getting options to other players, and if he's using his speed like that, it's going to put some differences on the Lions. Cole gets a screen, pops the 3, no good. Bresky picks up the rebound, kicks it back, Charlie Cole, extra pass, Hunter Dooley. Dooley drives into the lane, slows things down, Cole. Free throw line jumper, Keegan Kell, no good. Rebound, Mason Langenfeld, who has been fantastic on the defensive end so far today.
Not only that, he's leading the Spartans in offense with 9 points tonight as well.
Kick, Madigan, open for 3, way off and way right.
It's kind of a bit of a Larry Bird type shot to
real
him.
High,
real
elbow,
high,
yep.
Over the head nearly.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. Madigan was just a little wide on that one.
Spartans going to go back into that press, that 1-2-2 soft kind of press they're going with here. Charlie Cole and Dooley will try to work the ball up the floor, and that is how they will get it over half court. Pass inside to Bresky. Bresky pulls up just inside the 3-point line. Nothing but the back of the iron. 12 now for Jake Bresky, and he was silenced late in the half as he's got 3 fouls. So wait and see, if they try to attack him offensively here as a Spartans fan. Weisgerber puts it on the floor, kicks. Langenfeld, deep 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Bresky picks up the rebound. Quick up, Dooley pumps. Goes into the lane, looks around, kicks to Bresky. Right wing 3 coming from the big fella, no good. Weisgerber picks up the rebound. Dooley will get a foul, That is the second personal on Hunter Dooley. Oh,
no, I think it was on Weisgerber.
They're going to give it on Weisgerber. I thought they were going to give that on Hunter Dooley. The way he pointed originally, it looked like it was first personal now on Beckett Weisgerber. First personal, first team. Thank you to the 177 computers logged in on Jeff's live streams, the 33 on a Radio Plus Video Sports. Inside, off the glass, tough bucket from a little man in Keegan Kell. Kell's not one to shy away from contact, the quarterback for the Lions team. Asher Morgan got started a second early. He's called for a travel. A turnover on the Spartans. Obviously, somebody hasn't learned yet, Tom.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily called a whole bunch on the Spartans in that first half, so I wonder if they went into that locker room not talking about that kind of quick shot or quick turnaround and make sure you put the ball down on the court quickly, but it's called early on Morgan.
High pass inside to Bresky. Tips it off the glass. A little bit of a lob inside. Worked early in that first half. They did not go back to it.
Yeah, they were using that height advantage early, and now they've seemed to do the same thing now with Bresky at 3 fouls. So he stat out probably the last good portion of the last 8 minutes of the first half, I would say, for Bresky.
Langenfeld pops for 3. He gets it to go. Mason Langenfeld finds himself in double digits. He's got 12. 34-21. Charlie Cole trying to break the press with Hunter Dooley, and they do. Brings it up with speed. Working on Asher Morgan. Kicks into the corner. Stager drives baseline. Stager goes up with it off the glass. Foul will be on the floor. Second team foul on the Spartans. This one will go on Mason Langenfeld. His first personal. For how long he's been on the floor, I don't think he's came off the floor. That's his first personal. Bresky will pop the 3.
That's a 2. It was on the line.
Foot was on the line, they say. Charlie Cole gets in the corner. He'll pull up for 3. No good. Bresky picks up the rebound. Goes off the glass.
I'm not sure if the officials saw it as a 2-pointer, but I saw his foot clearly on the line there.
Back to a 9-point game.
Curious to see what it was going to be called if it would have went in.
Langenfeld picks up his dribble, gives it to Tillman Madigan, down to Drake Stigler. Stigler uses the screen. Kell defends him well. Mason Langenfeld puts it on the floor, spins around one man off the glass. What a bucket from Langenfeld. Timeout taken, a 30-second timeout taken, but wow, Mason Langenfeld. What a move on Blake Stager off the glass. We'll take a quick one. We'll be back.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Welcome back to a 7-point game, 26-33. Lions lead, and back and forth we have went to start this second half. 6 points now from Jake Bresky already, and they're looking to feed the big fella inside.
Absolutely. They found that in the first half that it worked. If you get him down low, you can get him those little lob passes where it's either one touch into the basket, they'll take a shot around and put one in, and they started to do that again now in the second half to open up their scoring here and extend their lead so far. 7-point lead for the Lions.
They inbound to Hunter Dooley, trying to break this press once again. They'll just skip it back and forth with him and Charlie Cole. They'll get it over half court and give it to Blake Stager. Stager all the way across the Cole inside. Kell drops it inside. Bresky puts it on the floor. Goes up and under, off the glass. He's got 8 now already in the second half. Back to a 9-point game. Reed Langenfeld up top, guarded by Hunter Dooley. And a injury timeout on the floor. I think we got blood on Mason Langenfeld.
We do. He's not sure where it's coming from, though. Not sure if it's his own blood.
They'll have to put Weisgerber back into the game, and the trainer will have to stop the blood.
And Weisgerber came out for a bloody nose himself, so.
Maddox Bodden will check back in for Blake Stager. Inbound to Reed Langenfeld. 14 minutes to go in this one. 9-point lead for the Lions. Spartans trying to crawl their way back into it. Langenfeld pumps, drives, goes inside. A tough layup, no good. Good defense from Bresky on the inside. Rebound, Dooley brings it over half court, kicks to Charlie Cole. Working on this 2-3 zone now. Inside, Kell, high pass, Bresky off the glass, no good, gets his own rebound. Blocked inside, tipped out by Drake Stigler. Spartans thought they had a chance to go the other way, just couldn't get a hold of the ball.
Yeah, a little pinball action.
Inbound to Cole, drops it inside to Bresky. Kell just inside the free throw line, knocks down a jumper. Keegan Kell's got 8 now.
They will take those mid-range twos, it feels like, at will with the Lions.
Back to a double-digit point lead for the Lions. Stigler drops it up top. Langenfeld drives in, kicks it out. Madigan. Back to Langenfeld in the right corner. Guarded by Charlie Cole. Kicks it across to Drake Stigler. Tries to get it inside to Weisgerber. Does not. Goes into the corner to Reed Langenfeld. Mason's trying to get checked back in. Langenfeld pulls up a tough three. No good. Rebound Maddox Bodden. Bodden brings it up with speed. Bodden drives into the lane. Kicks into the corner. Cole pumps. Back up top. Dooley pumps into the lane. Kicks into the corner. Bodden for 3. Good. Maddox Bodden's got 8. 14-point lead for the Lions. Asher Morgan with the ball in the corner. Back to Tillman Madigan. Down to Reed Langenfeld. He'll drive baseline. Cut off well. Spins. Goes off the glass. No good. Rebound Cole. Cole brings it up. Drives into the lane. Pulls up for a jumper. Good.
Wonder if we'll see a timeout here for the Spartans as the Lions on quite a bit of a run now.
Now 12 minutes just about to go. Lions now up 16.
A lead by 7 last time we were away.
And Bresky stuffs Asher Morgan in the lane.
Stager in now for Bresky. So take a breather. 6 minutes into the second half. As Laconia will inbound.
Langenfeld looks around. He skips it all the way across court to Stigler. Stigler drives into the lane. Puts a right-hander off the glass.
Even with the weather, the bank's open tonight.
Good one, Dom.
Thanks.
Maddox Bodden has the ball up top. Back to Charlie Cole. Cole slows things down, puts it between his legs, kicks it back to Bodden. Bodden pumps and drives, goes with the floater, it's good. Double digits for Maddox Bodden, he's got 10.
An early contributor in the first half and now a nice contributor in the second half to extend this Lomira lead.
16-point game once again. Madigan in the right wing, kicks into the corner to Asher Morgan. Back up top to Langenfeld. Langenfeld. Step back. Jumper, no good. And we're going to get a foul call here. This is going to go on, I believe, Tillman Madigan.
It will, his third. And we will get the timeout on the Spartans. A full timeout to think things over. And we will be back after this on Radio Plus Sports along with Jeff.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Jack Cole. Jack joined Lakeside Wealth Management in October of 2023 after previously working as an equity research analyst at Craig Holman Capital Group.
Hi, this is Jack Cole with Lakeside Wealth Management. Every client gets our undivided attention, from planning to execution to follow-up. We take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. 11:04 to go in this one. Lions have opened up a 16-point lead, and they have the ball. Dom, what do you think has contributed to this success so far in the second half for the Lions?
They've definitely kind of decreased that turnover margin that they had in that first half. Now when the Lions have possession, they tend to get the points instead of those quick either travels that we saw in the first half or the little passes that were just going awry. And now the Lions are starting to cook on offense and starting to get some good shots up and good points in.
Charlie Cole working on Reed Langenfeld, drives in the lane, kicks to Hunter Dooley. Dooley drives in, bounce pass, backdoor spin move, Stager off the glass.
Stager's first 2 points of the night are pretty ones. A nice little spin move down low, a put up to extend this lead to 18.
First time it has reached 18. Asher Morgan thought about popping the three. There's a foul. It's going to go on Maddox Bodden?
It is.
Number 3, Maddox voted. First personal.
It's first personal on Maddox Bodden. Second team foul. Quick inbound. Back up top, Morgan. Back to Madigan. Into the corner to Mason Langenfeld, who is checked back in after that bloody nose. Goes baseline. He is stuffed, but he is fouled. He will shoot 2, where I believe he's 3 for 6 today.
Yes, 50% from the line. I think you could even do that math real quick.
Wow, thanks, Dom.
You just said you were a 2-time athlete, champion in high
boy.
school.
Oh boy,
for going back.
I'm losing my ears.
Oh,
we're good. No, yeah, I mean math is that was my subject. That was missed again.
If you can do this one with the 3 for 7,
3 for 7,
give you a gold star.
It's
going to be a repeating decimal, and it's going to repeat out to 6 decimal places.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Not feeling it?
No, isn't it like 43% repeating or something like that?
You could just say 43. Let's round it.
Yeah, is
around there.
It's around.
I don't
there,
know.
yeah.
I don't know.
I
Even
feel
off
like
the top of my head.
it's close. And he missed both of them. And there's another foul. This one will be on the floor. But that one's going to go on Stager.
Weisgerber a little shaken up as well.
That's the second personal now on Blake Stager.
Second personal,
13 foul. 10-14 still to go in this one. Still Spartans ball. Missed both free throws and they still get the ball. They're trying to just get something rolling offensively here. It's been a slow start to this second half for them. Just 9 points so far and about halfway through this second half. Langenfeld, backdoor cut off his hands and out of bounds. It's a turnover with 10:01 to go.
Second chance opportunity for the Spartans. Fails to connect as they get the turnover.
Come back
Lions will try to extend. Excuse me.
Oh, you're good. They come back into the press. Trying to force some turnovers here as they need them. Brought over by Hunter Dooley. Back to Charlie Cole. He thought about pulling from way deep.
That was going to be
about a logo 3 from Charlie Cole.
A long way.
He does have the range, but that's a long ways to go. He's got it on the right wing, kicks into the corner. Kell wide open for 3, in and out. And a rebound, Mason Langenfeld. Langenfeld with 9.5 to go. Kicks to Reed. Started by Charlie Cole. Looks back up top to Mason. Back to Reed in the corner. Trying to get it inside to Weisgerber, but good defense from Hunter Dooley and face guarding him. Mason pops the 3. No good. Rebound, Keegan Kell. Everything just seems to be a little off in this second half for Laconia right now.
Can't get anything to fall.
46-28. Charlie Cole, skip pass. Maddox Bodden back to Hunter Dooley. Back to Cole, back up top to Dooley. Bodden inside to Kell. Kell puts it on the floor. Throws up one in the lane. No good off the back of the rim. And the rebound, Mason Langenfeld. You know, he is most likely has a double-double. If anybody's got a double-double, it's Mason Langenfeld. He's been fantastic today. Foul on the floor. It'll be a push.
I believe on Keegan Kell.
It'll be his third personal if it is on him.
Oh, Charlie Cole.
That'll be his second personal.
Couldn't tell if he was putting up a 4 or 5.
Back up top with Asher Morgan. Lions really have not wavered out of their man-to-man defense, and it has worked.
Forced a perimeter look for the Spartans, especially in the second half here.
Inside, Madigan. Spins, goes back up to Weisgerber. Weisgerber pulls the three, knocks it down. Hand in his face, doesn't matter. Beckett Weisgerber from downtown.
Maybe that's what he needed. His first couple three looks were all wide open. This time he was contested and able to put it through. We'll get a timeout from the Lomira Lions. Step aside once again here on Radio Plus Sports, along with Jeff's live stream.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Jeff's live streams. Kincaid total, and Jake Bresky will check back in for the Lions. 15-point game with 8:03 to go in this one. For the Spartans, you need to create some turnovers. And if you're going to find a way to get this back down to single digits, you have to create some turnovers. Your best players have to be your best players late in the game.
Absolutely. You have to do exactly what you're doing that first half to force the Lomira offense to just kind of be a little bit discombobulated, not able to completely set up what they need to do. Bresky back in now for the Lions, so they'll have that big presence down low.
Inside to Kincaid total, back up top to Dooley. They were looking for a travel, as Dooley probably did. Shuffled his feet a little bit. Cole back to Dooley. They're going to keep passing it around and click it. The clock's going to keep ticking. They do not care. Cole's going to pop one from the left wing, short. Rebound Langenfeld.
Right into Mason's hands.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Back up top, Weisgerber.
Yep.
He started early.
Sure did.
And Dylan Wirtz, I don't think he really had much argument on that one. I think that one was perfectly, he's like, yeah, that's probably the right call.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first ones that was as very clear and obvious as that one was. So, Wirtz, no challenge.
Bodden will check back in now for the Lions to take out Charlie Cole. Keegan Kell deep in the right wing. Back up top. Dooley inside total. Back to Kell. Lions kind of just clock management here. They'll move the ball around and are content with killing as much clock off of this up 15.
Also just kind of using Kincaid total as a buffer down low just to get an extra pass in as they try to waste this clock.
Now to total, back to Bodden. Bodden, left wing three, wide open, no good. Battle for it on the ground. Langenfeld's got it, it's a jump ball. Possession arrow with the Lions with 6:41. And the Spartans have had the ball for maybe 10 seconds in this half. And since we came out of that timeout, the Lions have now killed 2 minutes. Just from passing the ball on the outside. They're not coming out of the zone. They want them to come out of that zone, and they're not going to. Dooley, open, three, corner, no good. Bod tries to get the extended rebound, does not. Quick up to Langenfeld. Langenfeld off the glass. Reed with another bucket.
Reed Langenfeld for two.
Reed Langenfeld into double digits for the Spartans. Was I wrong?
Nope.
Okay. And we're going to get a foul. We're going to get a foul or we're going to get a timeout call? Well, we'll take a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back.
Schaffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schaffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at Schaffnagel.com. That's Schaffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schaffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Dripping faucets and running toilets aren't just annoying, they're increasing your water bill. Clogged toilets and drains aren't just frustrating, they often indicate bigger problems. Pipe bursts aren't just messy, you need Maxwell Plumbing. These guys are affordable, and they know what they're doing. For plumbing projects and problems, it's Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. Maxwell Plumbing and HTG.com.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. 13-point game with, since I, left the clock running and I never stopped at 6:16 to go.
Happens.
Wouldn't be the first time I've done that. I think I did it already in this game. Inbound coming right in front of Kaya a little bit. Spartans need some turnovers. They've cut it down a little bit from 18 now to 13. Kell up top. And a much more aggressive defense from this Spartans team. More into a 1-3-1 now. And bounce pass off a foot. They're wondering where this was.
Trying to get some help.
Everybody's wondering. He's trying to get some help. I think this, they're going to call it a jump ball. Possession arrow should be with the Spartans.
Neither of them could completely see it good, so they'll just go to the default, and Spartans will get it anyway.
5:57 to go. Spartans ball down 13. And Coach Nick Kohler having a heated argument with the official right now.
You couldn't tell what he was saying, but the way his mouth was moving was very articulated.
He's like, well, doesn't feel that it might be fair for them to get the ball off of that situation. It did look like it went off a Spartan foot from up here, whether it did or not.
He'll accept the call and move it along.
Yep.
Encourage his boys just to get it back.
Langenfeld drives into the lane, working on Bresky. He's got a man wide open. Madigan on the back door. Weisgerber for three, no good. Jake Bresky with the board.
Yeah, if you're getting double teamed down low, that means somebody's got to be open.
And a travel violation on Keegan Kell. Just that little hop step. See if I'm a little late on that instant replay. Nope. You can see it just right in the beginning. And it's been called all day, so it's, 13-point lead for the Lions. And quick inbound brought up by Mason Langenfeld. Reed Langenfeld. Down to Weisgerber. Into the corner to Asher Morgan. Spartans need some probably threes or at least second chance possessions here. Got to find something. Pass inside, tip. Madigan puts it on the floor, kicks. Langenfeld open for three, no good. That is one thing that has not fallen for the Spartans today. The three ball was not there. Brought over half court, pass around by Hunter Dooley inside to Stagger. Dobreski, who's wide open. He'll go off the glass and get the shooter's roll.
20 points now for Bresky, 10 in the first, 10 in the second.
And all of them, pretty much from in the paint. He had a couple of them that were jumpers, but other than that, he's been around the basket the majority of the time. Reed Langenfeld, right wing, a three, no good. It's just, everything's just been short. Jump ball. It is Spartans ball. Lions ball.
I was going to say, it should be Lions. We had that jump ball to give Laconia possession before.
And full timeout by Coach Dylan Horst. We will stay here. And Tom, what have you seen out of this Lions team in this second half?
They've done a good job of kind of killing that clock when they've had the offensive time, just making sure they're using every single second that they can before they go down low and get a good shot off. They've been able to extend this lead quite a bit from what I believe it was a 6-point lead at halftime, or 6 or 7 point lead at halftime. Didn't even mean to. It was unintentional. Threw out my whole train there, but the Lions just done a good job of actually getting up points and getting down shots in the second half. They've gotten a little foul trouble early on, and then now have started to get a little frustrated and some turnovers now late to give the Spartans a little bit of hope, but it's still a 15-point game with 4.5 left. The Lions in a good spot if they can just control the pace of this one as we close out.
Yeah, and from this Spartans team, you just haven't found any consistency offensively in the second half. in my opinion, they are really missing Cash Farrell, who is, so key for them. Obviously, when he comes back, I think this is a whole different team. Just the consistency from the outside, they haven't really had a lot of open looks out there. And the open looks they haven't knocked down. They've had the Tillman Madigan 3, and then, you had the 3 from Mason Langenfeld. He had a hand in his face. You had the 3 from Weisgerber had a hand in his face. Just hasn't really been there yet for the Spartans in this one.
Absolutely.
4:38 to go. Lions inbound between Hunter Dooley and Kell. They'll pass back and forth trying to break this press. And Coach Kohler, we're going to see
Weisgerber again with a bloody nose.
Bleeding again. He had to get a new jersey because he had blood on his jersey. Switched to number 25. And see, that one's a little bit tighter on him than 45 was.
Now he's bleeding again. What's happened in these winter months?
Yep. That pressure
dry
change.
atmosphere. As will be Stigler to check in.
Kick into the corner to Maddox Bodden. They'll slow things down. And now a very aggressive defense from the Spartans. They are trying to trap all over the floor. Maddox Bodden puts it on the floor, drives baseline, kicks it back up top to Hunter Dooley. Barely stays above the half-court line and throws it away with 4:10 to go.
Spartans got to get down the field, though, or down the court in this one. We're inside here, Dominic. Figure it out. Got to do it quickly. Running out of time for a 15-point deficit.
Reed Langenfeld brings it up slowly. Had a screen, doesn't use it, and goes off the glass and one. What a play from Reed Langenfeld.
Kind of looked like Reed almost shot that one before the ball even started to move, and all of a sudden it was rolling across the rim and in, and he'll get the and one opportunity.
That is his second personal, or third personal on Blake Stagger. All of them in this half. And the traditional three-point play is good. Dooley brings it up, tries to break the press again. He'll get it over to Keegan Kell. Tip pass, kept alive by Dooley. Down to Stagger. Stagger puts it on the floor. Did he travel? He did. Yep. It's just, it's ever so subtle, but it's just enough where these officials are, they've seen it all night, and they're not going to leave it. They're not going to let it go.
So a 12-point game, Laconia with the ball.
Trying to figure something out. Langenfeld has the ball inside. He'll go up with it. No good. Ball stripped away. Mason gets it. He'll put it off the glass.
Wow.
Good play by Mason and Reed inside to strip it away. Now it's a 10-point game.
Incredible defense leads to good offense.
Spartans trying to break that press. 48-38, a low-scoring defensive affair. Stagger, Euro step off the glass. What a move from Blake Stagger. He scored 4 points, but they have been fancy.
Absolutely.
3 minutes to go in this one. 12-point game. Craig Stigler back up top to Tillman Madigan. Bounce pass inside, backdoor cut, and he's fouled. He was kind of left all alone. Hunter Dooley will pick up another one. That is his third personal. A lot of guys with 3 in the Lions right now.
Kind of what you call in hockey, just a good penalty. Don't want to prevent the score, so just put a stick there. In this case, a hand up to disrupt the shot. Send him to the line and make him get 2 the hard way.
Langenfeld will shoot 2. Trying to make it back to a 10-point game. First one is good from Reed Langenfeld. Reed down with 8 second-half points, 14 overall today. Am I right, Tom?
What now?
Did you
Sorry.
have that?
I was only half paying attention to what you were saying.
I said 8 second-half points, now 9 second-half points.
Correct. Gives him 15 on the night.
And a foul coming. This one going to go on Asher Morgan. It'll be the 4th team foul on the Spartans. Lions now 1 away from putting the Spartans in the bonus.
21, Asher Morgan, first personal, 4th team.
First one on Asher Morgan tonight. Inbound goes to Hunter Dooley, slows things down in a 10-point game, kicks it down to Keegan Kell. Back up top to Dooley. Back to Kell. Kell inside to Bresky at the elbow. Back to Kell up top. Kale puts it on the floor, gets it back to Dooley, down to Maddox. Bod trapped up at the top in the corner. Bounce pass. Bresky all alone. Foul was made and he's stuffed. Foul was already called on the floor. It was a hack on the arm of Blake Stager. That one's going to go on Asher Morgan again.
Picks up too quick.
But it does put Spartans, in a good situation in fouling wise to put them in the bonus. So 2 quick fouls that were probably 2 good fouls in that situation.
Weisgarb will come back in with the cotton in his nose.
Ball up top with Hunter Dooley down to Maddox Bod. Back to Dooley. Spins and passes to Bod. A bounce pass. Finds his man. Back to Bod. Bod kicks it inside. Stager puts it on the floor. Off the glass. And one! What a play from Blake Stager. That burst of speed right off the free throw line. And goes up with the left off the glass. He will shoot, trying to make it a 3-point play.
Not only a 3-point play, but a 13-point lead possibly with 2:06.
No good. And Lions almost got the rebound, but it's tapped out by none other than Mason Langenfeld. Reed will bring it up, a 12-point game. Kicks back for Beckett Weisgerber up top to Tillman Madigan. Madigan working on Jake Bresky. Inside, Stigler with a backdoor cut. High off the glass. No good. 1:45 to go now. In a 12-point game. 52-40 lead for the Lions. Bounce pass. Stolen. Reed Langenfeld with speed. Langenfeld goes up. I'm not giving him a call for the dunk on that one.
Just enough.
Just enough to lay that one in. Back to a 10-point game. 125. Back to Bresky inside. Poked away. Madigan can't get to it. They say it went off of Bresky and out of bounds. 1:20 to go. 10-point game. Maddox Bodden will come out with 120. Charlie Cole will check back in. 1:18 to go in this one. Reed Langenfeld drives and drops for Weisgerber, who can't hold on to it. He traveled because he fell down. Little slippery right there, and down he goes. Inbound right away to Hunter Dooley. Dooley, who has facilitated much of this offense for the Lions today, gets it to Bresky. 1 minute just about to go in this one. Cole back to Dooley. Looks around for a pass, gets it to Charlie Cole. Cole down to Bresky. Back up to Dooley, 50 seconds to go now. Inside, Stager wide open, goes up off the glass, he's fouled, he'll shoot 2. Stager just initiating the contact, waiting for it to come, and he draws the foul on Mason Langenfeld. And Spartans going to send in their reserves.
Their way of saying they concede this one. As a mass substitution, all 5 will check in for the Spartans. 10-point lead for the Lions, 50 seconds to play. Stager will take his second free throw.
We'll see Logan Giebel. Asher Morgan will come back out, as well as Yost Schutman, the foreign exchange students for the Spartans. Stager makes his second one. That's 7 second-half points from him. Lions with the mass substitution as well. Also see in for the Lions, Isaac Grotti, or for the Spartans, Isaac Grotti, as well as Ryan Bondlander. Asher Morgan brings it up. Back to Bondlander. Bondlander down to Grotti. In the corner to Giebel. Giebel up top. Bondlander has it poked away by Hunter Schaumburg. Schaumburg slows things down with 29 seconds to go. Schaumburg between the legs, back up top to Total. Left wing 3 coming, a deep one. Good from way downtown from Cam Ryan. 56-42, a 14-point game with 14 to go. Clock ticks down under 10 seconds. Asher Morgan up top. Dribbles it around. Shootman goes baseline. He goes up with it off the glass. The foreign exchange student knocks one down. Shopman for two, and that is it. The Lions win by 12, improve to 3-0. We will take a short break. We'll come back with stats after this on Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Jeff's live streams.
Proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
All-Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Welcome back to the postgame show here on Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Jeff's live streams. What a win for the Lions on the road. They win this one 56-44. Great game from the big fella Jake Bresky with 20, but a very balanced scoring. You had 6 from Dooley, 8 from Keegan Kell, 7 from Blake Stager. You kind of went everywhere in your lineup to find points today, Dom.
Yeah, 7 different scores for the Lions as they were able to get this one done with a really good second half to make sure the Spartans not able to come back and keep that second half or the first half lead, halftime lead alive as the Lions improve to 2-0 in conference play and keep their undefeated season alive.
Yep, great game from the Langenfeld brothers. 17 and 16 from them respectively. 17 from Reed and 16 from Mason. But for the Spartans, you have to be happy with the way you performed. You're playing against a team who, in some aspects, you would say is the preseason favorite in the Flyweight Conference. You kept it to a 12-point game. Obviously, it got out a little bit out of hand for a little bit there. It was at 18. But without probably your best player, you played it to a 4-score game.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, Laconia, if they could just get a little bit more scoring from a little bit of the depth, Langenfelds were absolutely phenomenal tonight. As you said, 17 and 16 apiece. Mason had a really good first half. Reed had a really good second half. And Mason was just really good down low and on the defensive side of the ball for the Spartans tonight. The problem was their leading scorer on the season, Beckett Weisgerber, just not able to push through and only ended up the night with 4 points. And that's somebody you need as your leading scorer if you want to continue to play without Cash Farrell and the Spartans not able to overcome that tonight in their loss to the Lomira Lions.
Dom, we got all kinds of stuff coming for you this week on Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus Video Sports. I mean, it's going to be a fun week, and we got some good games. We got a lot of conference games going on throughout. Obviously, a couple games that didn't happen tonight or that we weren't able to do due to people not being able to get here with the weather and stuff like that. Thursday, we got Luther Prep taking on Oakfield in girls basketball. You and I actually will be back together at Lomira as Lomira takes on St. Mary Springs in girls basketball. So Lions fans, I will be in Lomira. We'll be covering that one. Should be a great game once again. Campbell Sport Mayville girls basketball. Mackay is over there for that one. That's going to be another good one. And then Lake Country Classical heads over to Oakfield for a boys basketball match on Thursday. Friday, we have the Warbirds taking on the Cap City Cougars Co-op. That is a great top. It's two teams that are in the top of girls hockey right now that will take each other on. And Belleville Randolph as well on Friday as well. I'll be back here as Amro takes on Laconia. And then Saturday, a great one. The Utzberg boys team travel here and take on the Spartans at a 7 o'clock matchup. So, Spartans fans, if you're sick of hearing me, we're going to be here two more times this week. Same with Lions fans. You'll hear me one more time this week. Tom, we're really rolling into this conference play now, and it's our busy season, but boy, is basketball season fun.
Absolutely. It's such a fun sport to be involved in. You get the girls and boys side. A little bit different play from both of them, but exciting nonetheless, and I'm happy to be here in the Flyweight Conference to cover these games with these great teams that get to play each other so often in the wintertime.
All right, as we do on Jeff's live streams here, we like to say a prayer after we're done. Heavenly Father, we'd like to thank you for, once again, a wonderful night for Flyway basketball and just basketball in general, and being able to cover these kids and cover this game for everybody. And we thank you for no serious injuries tonight and the healing of players that are coming back from injury, like Jackson Bloom and Cash Farrell, as well as we pray for everybody to get home safely and obviously everyone to stay safe in this type of weather. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Justin Schwarzmiller, Dom Ackerman, Kaya, and Taylor down on the portables. They did a great job once again from Rosendale as the Lions win 56-44, improving to 2-0 in the conference and 3-0 overall. Spartans fall to 2-1 overall and 1-1 in conference play. Spartans fans will be back here on Thursday for some boys basketball. Lions fans will have girls basketball for you on Thursday as well. Thank you, everybody. God bless and good night.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only. PT Tire and Service.
Pino Construction, Verhaeghe Furniture, Schaefer Auto.
AirTech, Toll Oil and Propane, Lit Services, Pioneer K.
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump.
All Phase Heating Cooling Geo. Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty.
Ergo Bank Lomira. Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville.
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements, Skyline Roofing.
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.